and it's really going to be a stunning evening for all those plants. Inland, maybe a spot shower or two, but I think that's really just going to fizzle as we go through the next couple of hours. Let's show you what it looks like right now in St. Petersburg from a Happy Theater weather camera. Temperatures, though, they're warm already, sitting in those mid to upper 80s through much of the region. Winds staying under 10 miles per hour for most spots. Humidity is a little on the lower end, still feeling like the 90 degrees out in St. Pete, but those temperatures had no problem warming up with all of that sunshine. Pretty limited cloud cover, as there has been a little bit of drier air over the region since the weekend, but some of that's going to start to kind of break down in the next couple of days, at least through the middle of the week, and that will help to bump up those rain chances. But I'm telling you, a very, very small chance. Most spots are going to stay relatively dry, and that's going to be the case even through the immediate Bay Area through late tonight. About a 10 to 20% chance, mainly east of I-75, that we would see any activity hang around. But with those mostly clearing conditions overnight through tomorrow morning, that's going to allow temperatures to fall into the lower to mid 70s, and with slightly less humid air around, that makes it at least feel more comfortable in the overnight hours under those mostly clear conditions. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, this is what that temperature map will look like. Some spots inland and even up to the north could be closer to the upper 60s. Not feeling so bad. Boaters tomorrow, keep this in mind. We'll keep seas around 2 feet or less. Winds out of the north-northeast about 10 knots, and then that light chop out on the bay, just kind of holding on tightly, and that will continue even for the next couple of days. There is that very isolated rain chance. This model actually wants to kind of see if some of that will push off towards the coast later tonight, but I just don't think there's enough moisture in the atmosphere to kind of let that play out and hold that together. As mentioned, mostly clear and quiet overnight through tomorrow morning. I think tomorrow morning your commute is going to be smooth sailing, at least weather-wise. Then tomorrow afternoon, I'm dropping down rain chances to about a 10%, just because there still may be just enough drier air in the atmosphere to really limit any of those spot showers. I'm only going to go with that 10% tomorrow, bumping that up slightly to a 20% potential, and I want to show you why. You can kind of see the moisture here in the atmosphere. Those deep oranges and yellows indicate some drier air. Once you get into those greens, that's a little bit deeper moisture building in and allowing for not only increased rain chances, but even increased cloud cover as well. Over the next couple of days, we kind of stay right in that in-between area, and that's why we're calling it a low 10 to 20% potential. Wednesday, Thursday, that may increase just slightly, but then back into Friday and Saturday, calling it mostly dry again. I mean, the highest chance I'm going with all in your 7-day forecast is going to be a 20% chance of rain, and that would be it. That would be very few and far between and pretty isolated on the map. That means temperatures will have a good amount of time to heat up. We'll climb into those upper 80s, maybe even a few lower 90s in some spots this week, but staying just at or slightly above normal for this time of year, even as we go into the weekend.